Hi you guys. En 2026, I'm turning 29 and I cannot help but think and reflect on all these years. Growing up في الجزائر, there's always this feeling باللي عندك certain timelines that you're supposed to achieve or experience. And according to that timeline, I should be somewhere else. A stable career, a stable income, et somehow a more stable life, you know? Mais malheureusement, ce n'est pas le cas. Ou bien heureusement, we're still trying to figure that one out. Et je me retrouve à l'âge de 29 ans, مزني, je recommence à zéro, مزني in the process of trying to build something. الحياة elle est censée être un parcours, oui, tu te découvres, tu explores les options تاوعك, and you just see how you want your own life to be. Mais parfois, at the same time, je me retrouve à me poser des questions en me disant, what if like life was easier, like smoother? What if j'ai choisi de rester en Algérie et de ne pas quitter? And obviously, all these questions يكريو un sens de doute فيك. Les gens اللي ما يعرفونيش, hi, je m'appelle Farah. As I said, I'm 29. Et je suis médecin en Algérie that decided to move to Germany et poursuivre la reconnaissance de mon diplôme ici en Allemagne. Et le choix de cette décision en lui-même est assez difficile because like you're learning a whole new language, you're getting used to a whole new system, et راح تبدل لي repères تاع حياتك كامل à un âge relatively advanced. We're gonna be honest around that. Yes, genre 27 ans, 28 ans, 29 ans, you're still young, مازالك جاي للدنيا, oui, mais you already established un sens d'identité, des repères في بلادك, your friends, your family, un quotidien quoi, اللي باش تبدل كاريمون البلاد is not an easy process. I don't want this video to come off as me complaining about it, mais j'ai envie de quand même نحطوا les choses in the right perspective. As I said, the decision to move abroad, at least for me, ce n'était jamais basé على le pays ou la langue ou like what, or even money. It was not about like wanting to make more money. C'était toujours it has always been about a certain lifestyle that I wanted for myself. I want a life, or I imagined to have a life that I did not feel fully able to have في الجزائر. It's a gamble. You're gambling on an idea, on a chance, on a career. So it's totally normal to feel behind in life. Parce que je vous mens pas, sometimes I see an Instagram post, soit mes collègues اللي في الجزائر, soit les gens اللي لهنا that they already started their residency, اللي كملوا الريزيدانا تاعهم, اللي تزوجوا, like they created for themselves milestones or had milestones اللي pour eux c'était des objectifs. And it's really hard not to fall في هذاك perspective that you're comparing yourself ولا the stage you're in, même si on sait tous que l'idée de se comparer is a thief of joy, which is true. It's really hard to embody the act of not comparing yourself كي تكون constamment عايش في l'incertitude تاع les étapes. At least for me, maybe it's not so much about what other people are achieving as much it is how I expected or imagined my life to be at the age of 29. I think coming in terms to the idea that maybe la projection اللي كنت دايرها لحياتك was an ideal projection and it did not take in consideration the timeline, your energy, your mental health, circumstances, and so on, c'est très difficile de faire le deuil avec cette idée de se dire I actually don't have control over anything. I don't have control on when am I gonna get there. So maybe the question I should be at least asking myself, is it so much? So maybe the question I should be asking myself, Mahish, est-ce que, like, why do I feel behind in life? Maybe it is, why do I think that by getting to a certain point, ولا d'avoir هذاك la version de vie que j'imaginais, ou like my dream specialty or whatever, is gonna give me that feeling that I'm looking for. I think le problème, ce n'est pas so much on us feeling behind in life, qui m'a l'idée de chercher un sentiment à travers certains actes ou là, à travers certains objectifs. At least for me, c'était toujours le sentiment de sécurité. I think that's the main idea or the main feeling we constantly chase. What I'm trying to say, maybe the feeling of being behind a lot in life had nothing to do with the achievements themselves ولا l'étape de vie اللي راك فيها, but it's much more and deeper than that. It's the fact that the process of being in between, it's a process that is filled with uncertainty. Et il n'y a pas de sens de sécurité dans les décisions that we're taking. There's not a sense of safety, of reassurance that you're making the right choices. But maybe you're not supposed to have that security. Et se détacher de cette idée on itself is a whole other process. Donc, on me retrouve en fait à l'étape تالحيت when I'm taking steps towards la vie que j'ai envie d'avoir and my dream specialty and whatnot, but at the same time not being there yet. So vivre هذا the in-between is trying to teach me maybe the sense of security you're trying to create or you're trying to look for should come from yourself ou your own identity, et ou juste une croyance so deep in the vision ou the version of life you're trying to create that il n'y a même pas un espace de doute